Hi everybody, I'm Tiny Pirate. Welcome back to Big Pharma, episode 3. So we've just completed researching, discovering things. We've got this purified Veritas juice which has the catalyst we want. It seems to mostly induce vomiting and promote sleepiness, but it can be used to treat diabetes. That's okay. One of the concerns I have is that our genuine fish particles here, look at that demand. The price of this could go through the roof. I am going to send our explorers off, perhaps looking over here, and I'm going to fire the other 3. They're expensive, and I don't really need a lot of more ingredients yet, so that's fine. I've got a lot of upgrades. This is going to get more expensive as we import more and more of it, so I'm going to put all 5 of those upgrades into that, and I'll put 1 into here because we do plan to use this drug. Make it a little cheaper. So let's get manufacturing and getting our production line going. So we're going to want these 2 ingredients together. So buying this production line here, I can import another drug. So yeah, we want that new one we've just discovered. Where are you? Veritas juice. Here you go. And then we're going to mix them together in a multi-mixer. Simple enough. Wow, you think so? That will... How am I going to lay this out? Maybe like that to make sure I've got enough room. So you go in there. You go in there. And now let's see what we have when we get some drugs in. Okay, come on. Hurry up. Faster. Faster. Okay, so we've mixed these 2 drugs together. And... what we don't have is the catalyst in with this drug. How can we do this now? Can we get this working? Okay, let's get some belt out the other side maybe. Clear the drug out. We've got. Treats. Okay, now we have basically a problem. So my idea wasn't so grand after all. Essentially the problem is you see this drug here. We want this piece of this ingredient, to mix with. This reduces warts piece. And what I'm doing is I'm not able... I can get diabetes with this catalyst, but I can't get remove warts, even though I switch base. So that is annoying. I'll just double check to make sure, but I'm pretty confident this isn't going to work. We're going to need a... what is it? We're going to need some advanced processing to do the remixing of things, which is under the shaker. Up and down one space. Yeah, we're going to need a shaker. That's a shame. We have a lot of upgrades though, so might just spin those while we're here. Yeah, ionizers. Evaporators, why not? So, that's such a shame. Damn. Damn and blast and indeed consternation to all, because I am not going to be able to get this drug organized in the way I want. That's a shame. Well, we'll park you with all the other unused equipment, and we will stop you and pause the game for a second to have a little think about ourselves, what we want to do. Actually, no, let's leave it running. If we get that cryogenic thing, we might be alright. No, that makes the thing. So, cures. We can look at... So, it's treating diabetes. Not very profitable. Cures hypothyroidism. That's profitable, but I really want the erectile dysfunction drug. I didn't mean for that to sound quite the way it did. Never mind. One thing I could do is I'd be quite pleased to research the maximum strength of something. So there is some neat equipment we could use. Analyzer, which I don't have yet. Researchers, what are you doing? What are you spending your time doing? We could hire another scientist for that. Let's hire a scientist. Stick him in there. So if we have a analyzer, we can figure out which is the which part of the ingredients are going to be best for various strengths of medication. Now, how are we doing with our particles? Right, fish particles, I think they were still being in high demand. These drugs are making us even more money with those upgrades, which is great. Still AA ratings there. These guys, ow, removes warts A+. I'm glad we didn't try and we are competing with them. How come ours doesn't remove warts A+? What's so great about this? I'm okay with that though. That'll do. An insidious disease has gripped the nation called yoga. People need medication for migraines, anxiety, and hypertension. Oh, they don't need it anymore. Well, there you go. Yet more reasons not to get into that. Okay, great. We've got some research complete. Can I put someone on a one-person task? 2? Nope. Nope. No, they can just wait around. Okay, so let's do some analysis. What it's going to do is consume the ingredients, and then over time, I'm hoping it'll conduct analysis. Ingredient discovered. Frozen Favelli crystals for an antidepressant. Ah, interesting. Okay, it's doing a bunch of testing. So we've got these crystals. Not so worried about those right now. We don't need that catalyst, that type of catalyst. Do we? Do we? We do. Well, maybe we do. No, we've got it. Do I want those 3 explorers? No, I'm just going to fire these guys for now. I want the money instead. Excellent. Shaker is now made. Let's slow things down and... Advanced processing. Delivery. We don't have any side effects. If we had a drug with a lot of side effects, the creamer would help reduce that. Don't have to worry about that right now, so let's go straight into advanced processing. And now let's have a look here. How are we going with our research? Here we go. We've found out that we can make a max strength induced nightmares drug at that concentration. So let's not do that. And now we've found out that we can remove warts as greatest at that dose. Interesting. Okay, so let's stop that. Let's change that ingredient to, yeah. Let's put that one through the machine. Put the crystals through. It's going to cost us money, but that's okay. We can wear that. Let's have a look at our wart removal drug. It is already at that maximum strength. That's good news. So we did get that one right by entirely by accident. If I wanted to, I could put these combined elements, or this current strength elements, through here and perhaps figure out the maximum strength for the female womb bung ingredient, our contraceptive, but perhaps I'll just leave that for now. Are we getting anywhere with this research? Testing 100%. Well, I don't see any results yet. Alright, speed it up. Now I haven't used this shaker, but we'll have a look. It reorientates your drugs, shifting each effect down one space. The effect at the bottom moves to the top. That might be what we want. Alright, so it causes constipation. Yes, great. Dries mouth maximum at that strength. We don't want that. And okay, our ADHD buddy. Yeah, so our competitors have released a drug for ADHD. And antidepressant is best at that strength. That's fine. Okay, I don't actually think that was the one I wanted, was it? What a silly boy. Silly, silly, silly. Okay, so you guys just hang around there while we figure this out. So we need the ingredients for sexual health. And we need the catalyst, which we are looking at. Oh, here it is, down here. This is the catalyst we want. Okay, that's 2 ingredients. We now want the shaker. Shaker reorientates. Takes 2. A process time of 2. That's annoying, and it's expensive. Reorientates your drugs, shifting each effect down one space. Well, let's see what... Wow, that's a huge machine. Okay, well, we'll just see what happens. Down one space. Okay, we're just going to have to figure this out the old-fashioned hard way. By trial and error. Stick a belt in there. One of these ways will work, I know it. I'm confident in our skills as pharmaceutical engineers. So what is coming out of this machine? Okay. So it's currently taking the prompt sleepiness because the prompt sleepiness is being moved down. Oh, we need 2 shakers. Are you telling me really we need 2 shakers? Okay, it's cleaning itself. 2 shakers. Really? That means like 4 shakers for maximum efficiency. That's... We're gonna have to try and squeeze this in somehow. I don't know how. And it's gonna be really slow. So what comes out of this? Is it really? Is it really making... it doesn't know yet, does it? Oh, let's pump it into the tester while we're here. We're going to throw them away anyway. Ah! Removes warts and induces vomiting and promotes sleepiness. Okay, so that is the mix of ingredients we want. Now we somehow have to... Alright, advanced processing, go to research. We can afford another scientist. Don't know what we're going to do with an autoclave, but we'll figure it out. What else have we got here? Bunged Bane. Not sure what that is. We won't worry about it. And let's have a look here. So it keeps moving on me. Okay, if we pause it perhaps for a second. Maybe just a bit longer. What have we got here? Okay, so this is what's coming out the other end. We can get it to female contraceptive. It's currently making us no money. I think what we want to do is get it up to strength 17 and then agglorometers. Alright. So, how's this testing going? It's not really doing anything. And it's costing us heaps of money. That's kind of a shame. Right, I think I'm just going to stop this line right now. Let us put agglorometer right there, and then there's... I think we're going to need at least 2. Ugh. Come on, what am I doing? Rotate for me nicely. You, go sit in the corner testing unit. You, sit there. This obviously is going to need changing in the final run of things, so we can get the drug out the door, rather than have it blocked up halfway across our factory. I think we can do it though. Okay, what is it doing? It's into the remove wart space at strength 16. Grade with... what is it here? Strength 13. Then we put it through an ionizer. Okay, right, so... this is tricky. If I was really clever, I guess I'd figure this out somewhat in advance of doing it, but it's not especially punishing to make it up as you go along. Okay, female contraceptive. And now if we get it right, so we get it up to strength 17 now, should be alright. Come here, you. What is it at strength there? Oh wow, we're gonna need another agglorometer. We got any other cool drugs? No, devices? Drugs? Nothing? No. Another agglorometer. That's going the wrong way. Never mind. One more. 17 to 19. It's at 16. Maybe just a basic. We'll keep it cheap. Evaporator. Oh. Okay. Alright, you want to be tricky. Okay. This time we will make the drug of our dreams. the drug that'll make men across the nation happy. That Pirate and Faye Drugs for You exists. Now this is the time when you can all tell me that I'm an idiot. I need to get it down to this strength first before I can then get it up to... So I need to have it as a female contraceptive first before I can turn it into... Well, it says it's alright. But it's not... It's got the strengths, but it's not showing up as the cure. Okay. Right. Right. Okay. This time, Pirate and Faye Drugs for You will figure it out. One more. Do we have a dissolvent? No, we do not, but we can buy one. Because we seem to be a place where money goes to die. And this is still going to be a really slowly produced drug because of this bottleneck here. These shakers are slow. That is frustrating. Okay, female contraceptive. Now we're in a position where we can get it up to strength 17 to 19. What? This is confusing me. So, what we have is a working female contraceptive that we can upgrade with an algolometer. Yeah. Oh, so of course. So here is at 15. Ah, okay. So I think this is the way we need to do it. Alright, we've been going for far too long trying to figure out how to do this. Right, great. Autoclave. Yeah. We have been going for far too long. It is time, let's ignore these health warnings. It is time to come back next episode where I promise we will have solved the problem of how to make erectile dysfunction drugs. Might take me a bit of figuring out. You don't want to watch me staring at the monitor for 10 or 15 minutes while I scratch my head and try and solve a strange pharmacy Tetris puzzle. As enjoyable as it is for me, perhaps not so enjoyable for you. So, thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed it, let me know. We'll be continuing this series as long as I find it tricky, which is probably forever. And maybe we'll look at some future challenges in future episodes as well. Until then, I've been Tiny Pirate. It's been great having you along. Have a great night.